authority vested in me as the chair of the Marquette University Board of Trustees, I hereby install you as the 24th President of Marquette University.
I think President Lovell's background is very interesting. First of all, he comes from a major university right in town. He knows the local politicians. He'd have to. He knows them much better than we would know them here because he had to work with them as being a state university. There's more diversity. There's still not enough diversity at the UWM, but he's had experience of a sort that no previous president ever had. He could make a very big difference in relating Marquette more closely to the community and to the diversity of this community better than any previous president was in a position to do.
I know that being a president at really any university, being a new president at any university, comes with nerves, it comes with expectations. How has your transition coming into Marquette been?
Well, first it's been very exciting, for me personally and professionally, and I've been overwhelmed by how welcoming the community's been. The faculty, staff, and the students. I just went through inauguration week, and the number of activities I did with students and how much fun we had together, and I couldn't feel better about being here at this point in time.
You are a lot more visible than a lot of other presidents we've had in the past. Why is that so important for you?
Well, I think to be a leader, people have to understand you and relate to you, and you have to constantly be out there talking about where the institution is going, what your message is. And so if you're not present and people don't relate to you, it's hard for them to understand where you're coming from and to follow you, because I believe that great leaders get followers because people want to follow them, not because they have to follow them.
I think he's just a really down-to-earth guy. He seems to really be invested in the students here at Marquette and really wanting to get to know the greater Milwaukee area, as well as all the students here and faculty and staff.
He's very, very personable, very soft-spoken. He listens well, and everything, in my experience at least with him, has been delightful.
He is really getting involved around campus. I see him running, I see him involved, I see him at Mass, and it's really nice to have someone who's a leader, but who's also really in touch with the students.
In past years, it seems like administration hasn't been as transparent to students. How do you see yourself changing that?
Well, again, it's all about communication, and there's three things when I hope that people describe me and my leadership team that they use. I hope they use the words integrity, authentic and transparent and compassionate, and so it's one of my priorities, and so I'm going to do everything I can. One of the reasons why I started on Twitter is I want to be transparent about what we're doing and the things activities that I'm up to. But as we make decisions, from the campus, we're going to communicate that to everyone here. And the biggest question, I believe, whenever you make decisions about the future of where you're going is the question why. So one thing I hope that you will see from me, that you always know why we're doing things. It's not always the what, when, and who, but it's the why. And the Marquette students, they really care about each other and they really care about the institution. And it's almost contagious, when I'm with them. I can't tell you everything I've done, that, again, they've welcomed me. We've had a lot of fun, whether you were at the inaugural ball and getting out there and dancing, it was a lot of fun. And so it's just been, every time I'm with the students, I really come away energized. What I've learned is they want to make the university better, just like I do. And I think there's a way we can, if we have a good dialogue, there's a way we can work together to make this great university even better.
When I came here 42 years ago, there were well over 100 active Jesuits on campus. That number has gone down progressively. So it doesn't make an awful lot of difference that for the first time suddenly we have a lay president. I don't think it will make any difference in the attitude toward it.
How will you lead Marquette differently than you ran UW-Milwaukee?
Well, first of all, I think one of the things that is great for me personally, I'm a devout Catholic. I really couldn't talk about my faith publicly in that role. And I've already given more speeches here at Marquette about my faith than I gave during my whole 4 years at UWM. And so it's great for me to be able to incorporate my faith in my professional life in the way that I lead the institution, because both the Catholic and Jesuit, part of being a leader here is something that resonates very closely with me.
Some of the great characteristics that make a good president that Dr. Lovell exhibits are certainly a humble leader is an important component of a good president. someone who is energetic, who listens, who's innovative, and who leads by example, and he certainly does all of those things.
Well, the president has to resonate with the mission of the place, and he clearly does with this. Secondly, he has to be clear about what he wants to do and enlisting the help of everybody else in the faculty and the staff. And that means signaling correctly, because he doesn't have time to talk to each one of us. But if in his statements and if in his written correspondence to us via email, and if in his actions, he signals clearly what's going on, then the place runs better.
Some of the things that Dr. Lovell hit on himself, you know, the values, and implement, not just talking about them, but really doing our damnedest to implement them and to get them into the hearts and minds of everybody. The other thing at the end that is pulling in some money to do the kinds of things, the exciting things that we're going to be able to do because of the work that he's already done.
Now, even though I'm an engineer, people that know me well know that I have a great passion and value for the liberal arts and the humanities. So today, I couldn't be more excited to have my first announcement to be that we are launching a center for the advancement of the humanities.
The new donation that Dr. Lovell has secured for the College of Arts and Sciences is the development of a center for the advancement of the humanities. And this has just been received by the College of Arts and Sciences with tremendous enthusiasm. Faculty are very excited. And what this will provide going forward will be an opportunity to bring prominent scholars to Marquette to interact with our students and interact with our faculty for additional experiential learning opportunities, scholarship opportunities, new courses that can be taught that we maybe aren't teaching now. I think students will benefit greatly from this center and this donation, because really the heart of a transformative Jesuit education resides in the liberal arts.
Water is going to be in our future. Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about the water initiative that you mentioned in your inaugural speech?
Sure. And for those of you who have been around Milwaukee for the last 4 or 5 years, know that it's really trying to position itself as a global water hub. Milwaukee is, I think, is one of the 3 places in the world where people are going to come to get solutions for the water problems. And we all know how big water is going to be over the next couple of decades. And so I'm very excited the fact that we are going to be moving into the Global Water Center, which is really the epicenter of all the global work, all the water work that's happening here in Milwaukee. And we're going to have faculty, staff, and students that are going to be within the Global Water Center side by side with some of the biggest companies, other researchers from other universities, and a bunch of startup companies. And when people come from around the world to get help with their water solutions, our faculty, staff, and students are going to be there to help make an impact and make a difference for them. When I think about what Marquette University stands for, we have a 133-year history of providing excellence in education and scholarship. Now today you've heard a lot about me, but I just want to say that we should all be proud of is this institution and what it stands for, what it has been, and what it's going to become.